So, my girlfriend Lily and I moved in together about 6 months ago. She's sweet, funny, and a little odd, but in a way that kept things interesting, or at least that's what I thought. Last week I came home early from work. Lily wasn't supposed to be back until late, so when I heard voices coming from our bedroom, my first thought was that she'd brought someone over. I didn't even take my shoes off, just went straight down the hall, heart pounding, ready to catch her in the act, except she was alone. She had her back to me, sitting on the edge of the bed, talking in this low, soothing tone I'd never heard before. I thought she was on the phone until I saw it. This porcelain doll propped up on her lap, its glassy blue eyes staring right at me. I've never seen it before in my life. Lily was brushing its hair, saying, "Don't worry, Mommy's here." I must have made a sound because she flinched and whipped around. For a second, we just stared at each other. Her eyes were wide, almost scared, until she forced this shaky laugh and said she found the doll at a thrift store and thought it was cute. She didn't look me in the eye the rest of the night. I tried to forget about it, but it kept nagging at me. That night, when she finally fell asleep, I slipped out of bed and went to the hall closet, half convinced I was being crazy. There weren't just one or two, there were dozens, all with different dresses and faces, their eyes gleaming in the dark like they were waiting. And the dresses, God. One was a tiny version of the yellow sundress Lily wore on our first date. Another matched the shirt I wore at my cousin's wedding. At the end of the row was a doll with dark hair and green eyes, in a navy suit that looked uncomfortably like what my dad was buried in. I backed out and shut the door so fast I nearly crushed my hand. Didn't sleep at all that night. This morning, Lily kissed me before leaving for the store. Her eyes were bright, smile warm, like nothing was wrong. As she reached for her keys, she paused and said, almost absently, "Do you still have that red hoodie I like? The one you wore to your grandfather's funeral?" My mouth went dry. I mumbled something, don't even remember what, and she left, humming to herself. She's been gone for an hour now, and I can't stop staring at that closet door. I don't know what scares me more, opening it again, or what'll happen if I don't.